Hi everyone, it's Carol. Welcome to the Muscle Testing or Applied Kinesiology workshop. You'll be happy to know that there's a PDF manual attached to the workshop, so if you have to pause something for too long, there'll be guidelines and tips that you can follow later. I became a specialized applied kinesiologist in the mid-90s, and I can't tell you how it's changed my life for the better. It's really enriched my life and the clients in my practice. It's helped them so much. Kinesiology is used by naturopaths and by different specialists, chiropractors. In fact, it was a chiropractor who came up with this method and invented it in the early 60s, Dr. Goodhart. And he was just enlightened. He really put the information of what happens electrically in the body with how it reacts with muscles and how certain things can make us strong and certain things can make us weak, and how our unconscious mind is also related to different beliefs and how our muscles react based on the energy and input of what we were hearing, seeing, feeling, and thinking. And so he called it applied kinesiology. He used energy meridians, muscles, the unconscious mind, and several other forms of Western medicine to come up with this technique. And it's a technique that has changed my life. It's really made a difference for me, and so I'm really happy to be able to share it with all of you today. Now, one thing that I did find, and I became a specialized kinesiologist in the mid-90s, is that a lot of people using applied kinesiology or muscle testing are just doing it incorrectly. And they're just holding out their arms and checking people without doing any type of a pre-balance, which really knocks people off. So it's really important to learn the technique of pre-balances, and that's what we're focusing on mostly today. So one thing that I really want to share with you that practitioners sometimes miss is the pre-check when they're muscle testing. And it's so important, because if I were a practitioner and I started muscle testing somebody who was dehydrated, for instance, all the information and all the feedback would be incorrect. And the other thing is if the brain's not balanced, that messes everything up. So this pre-check that you're going to learn today is so important to be accurate and to be on purpose. One of the really cool things that you can do with muscle testing is affirmations, because muscle testing helps you know what strengthens your auric field, your muscles, and your being, and what weakens you. So if I was going to manifest something and I wanted to use an affirmation, and we'll use, for instance, I love and accept myself on all levels. So if I said, I love and accept myself on all levels, and it made me really weak, that's my unconscious, that's my neurological system telling me I don't believe that and it's not true. So saying it can actually weaken me instead of manifesting things faster. And it takes a long time to get to that point where you can actually override the system. And that is something that we do discuss in the manifesting workshop, which you'll be really interested in. So this pre-check is so important for your accuracy. One of the ways I use muscle testing or applied kinesiology is to find vibrational areas where people are holding negative emotions that are affecting their world and their life. And these things can be traced back to 10 generations ago on the father's side, to a past life, to something in the womb that the mother was feeling, and the unconscious mind just programmed it. And we have no way of consciously accessing that information. So muscle testing can help us with that. So in this workshop, you'll learn the pre-test of how to check to see if you're strong, if you're weak, if you're off, what the corrections are. so that you can be online and be corrected for everything, and some examples of different things that you can test, like whether it's an energy tool, whether it's a food, a supplement, an affirmation. And then you'll also learn a simple technique that will allow you to work with yourself as well as with another person, friend, family, client. So I hope you enjoy the workshop. Thank you so much.